Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. So today, I would like to present about transportation in plan for AGR 122 video presentation. First thing first, let me introduce myself first. My name is Abdul Hakim bin Abdul Razak and my metric number is 2022483118. For the introduction, I'm gonna talk about the definition of transportation in plan. Transportation in plan refers to the movement of water and minerals from the roots to different parts of the plant. It also includes the movement of the food prepared by the leaf to the entire plant. There are two types of transportation, which are by xylem and phloem. Xylem transport water and solutes from the root to the leaf via transpiration process, while phloem transport food, which is sugar and amino acid, from the leaf to the rest of the plant parts via translocation process. So this picture shows xylem and phloem transportation process in the plant. For the xylem, it absorbs water and mineral from the root to bring to other part on the plant, while for the phloem, it bring acid amino to the other parts of the plant. Now, we're gonna talk about the difference between xylem and phloem. For the xylem, only transport water and mineral, while phloem transport water and food. Xylem only have one way, while phloem have two-way flow. And xylem no end walls between cell, while phloem cell have end walls with perforation. So now, we're gonna go through to the vascular bundle. Vascular bundle is a strand of special vascular tissue in plants. It consists of two complex tissue, xylem and phloem. The vascular bundle is a part of the transport system in vascular plants. These are specialized tissue that run through the plant and carry water and nutrition to different parts of the plants. Okay. For the structure of xylem vessel and phloem vessel, first we're gonna go through to the xylem vessel. Xylem vessel are long, hollow, continuous tube that carry water and dissolve mineral from the root up to all parts of the plant. Contains a tough substance called lignin that lines the wall to provide support. For the phloem vessel, they are living cell with end tube with pores. All cell content have disappear except the cytoplasm. The phloem cell have companion cell near them and transport sucrose and amino acid from where they are used or stored. Okay, now we go to transpiration. The process of elimination of excess water from the plant body is known as transpiration. It is generally the evaporation of water from the surface of the leaf. During the process of transpiration, water molecules in the plant tissue are removed from the aerial parts of the plants. There are three types of transpiration, which are cuticular, lenticular, and stomatal. We go through one by one. First is cuticular transpiration. The loss of water in the form of water vapor through the cuticle. Upper epidermis of leaf secretes thin layer of wax, which minimize loss of water. Cuticle prevents evaporation of water from the leaf surface. Thicker the cuticle, lesser the transpiration. Next is lenticular transpiration. The loss of water in the form of water vapor through the lenticle present in the woody stem and fruit. Lenticle is small opening that develop in the older stem and fruit. Water from the cell surface evaporates and transpiration occur. It amounts of 1 to 5% of the total water lost by the plant. Lastly, stomatal transpiration. Stomata are minute pores confined to epidermis of green shoot and leaf. Opening and closing of stomata are controlled by gut cell. and depend on the turgidity of the gut cell. When the gut cells are turgid, pores open and close when they are flaccid. When the turgidity increases, gut cell bulge outwards, widening the stomatal opening. So, the importance of transpiration. First, regulate the plant temperature. Second, provide water and nutrients to the plant. Third, plays a role in the water cycle. Fourth, helps to remove excess water from the soil. And fifth, help to maintain the oxygen level on the earth. There are several factors affecting on transpiration. First, environmental factors such as temperature, humidity, wind, and light intensity. Second, soil moisture level, as plants will transpire less when water is stressed. Third, the size and structure of the leaf, as larger leaves have a greater surface area for transpiration to occur. Fourth, the type of plant, as some plants have adapted to survive in arid environment and have a lower transpiration rate. Fifth, the time of day, as transpiration typically occurs during the daytime when the stomata are open. Okay, let's move to the translocation. Translocation in plant science refers to the movement of dissolved nutrient, sugar, and other molecules through the plant's vascular system. This movement occurs primarily through the phloem, which is a tissue responsible for the transport of sugar and the other nutrient from the leaf to the rest of the plant. Translocation is important for the overall health and growth of the plant, as it ensures that all parts of the plant have access to the necessary resource for growth and survival. How translocation occurs? First, inside a sieve tube is phloem sac. This move driven by mass flow, so a pressure difference needs to be created so that the plant has to use its own energy. Next, this movement of sucrose decreases the water potential in the sap inside the sieve tube, which causes water to move into the sieve element by the process of osmosis. After that, in the leaf, water moves into the sieve tube and move out of it in the root, and a pressure difference is created. And lastly, this pressure difference causes the liquid inside the tube to flow from the higher pressure area to the lower one. This picture explains more detail about translocation of the plant in step by step. There are four factors affecting phloem transport. First, temperature. High temperature can affect the movement of molecules through the phloem by altering the pressure gradients, as well as by changing the viscosity of the phloem sac. Second, light. Light intensity can affect the rate of photosynthesis and therefore the production of sugar, which in turn can affect the pressure gradients and the rate of translocation. Third, hormone. Some hormones, such as cytokinin, can affect the rate of translocation by altering the pressure gradients and the activity of the transport protein in the phloem. Lastly, water availability. The availability of water can affect the target pressure of the cell and therefore can affect the pressure gradient and the rate of translocation. For the conclusion, in plants, transportation refers to the movement of water, mineral, sugar, and other nutrients throughout the plant. This is a critical process for the survival and growth of the plant. The main type of transportation in a plant are xylem, which transport water and mineral from the root to the stem and leaf, and phloem, which transport sugar and other nutrients from the leaf to the rest of the plant. In conclusion, transportation in plants plays a crucial role in the survival and growth of the organism. Both xylem and phloem system work together to distribute water, mineral, sugar, and other nutrients throughout the plant, enabling the plant to carry out essential process and maintain its overall health.